Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And if you remember this radio, I can't pronounce the name of it. It's right there. Let me show it to you real close. There's the name of it. It's an AM, FM, shortwave, and it will play MP3 files. It's got a connector on the side here for the TF card and a USB dongle. And it's got, what's unique about this that caught my eye was this large built-in solar panel, which you use to charge the 18650 battery, rechargeable battery. And so what I did is I did I'll call it a battery life test, in that I had recharged the battery fully. And what you do is you put on either a USB cord or use that solar panel. And as it's charging, one of the lights will be on indicating it's charging. And then once the battery is fully charged, that light will go off to tell you don't need to charge it anymore. So I used the USB cable to fully charge the battery. Then I tuned a FM station, and I let that FM station at about medium volume play, continuous. And it played, let's see, it played for 24 hours, it played for 48 hours, just over 48 hours, or 2 days, by about 30 minutes. So 48 hours and 30 minutes. And then it didn't completely go off. The volume went way down as they indicated in the manual. In the manual, it says when the volume goes down considerably, just on its own, then it's time to recharge the battery. So that's exactly what happened. Now, then after I did that test and I had the battery drained, I then put it in a window with not direct but indirect sunlight. And I raised the little solar panel up so it was getting maximum sun. And that's one thing I like about this radio. It's got a like double the size solar panel than other radios that have the solar panel up on the top. So I let it charge until that light on the side went out, indicating that the battery was fully charged. That's how you determine whether you've got the thing fully charged. So, and then I recorded the time that took, and I actually had to do it over 2 days. The first day it was overcast, and I got a late start. So I only let it charge for 2 hours. So I didn't want to really break it up, but that's just what happened because of the weather. So then the next day I had full sun. So I started letting it charge. I was checking it every half hour to see if that indicator light had turned off. And after about 3.5 hours more, the light went out, indicating that it was fully charged. So it was a total of about 5 hours, a little over 5 hours, to recharge that battery with the little solar panel. Now, I've tested other radios that have the little solar panel on the top, which is half the size of the one on the back here, and it's very variable because of the lighting conditions, where the sun is, how bright it is, whether it's cloudy or not. But on an average, with those smaller panels, it took 3 days, 3 days. And so if you figure about 6 hours of good sunlight, that's 18 hours of charging. on those smaller panels. So that bigger panel makes a big difference. And I thought it would, and that's why I was interested in this radio. Now, I did do some additional shortwave scanning. The shortwave band is 5.9 to 18 megahertz. And unfortunately, the shortwave listening conditions on the days I tried it were poor. I used my other radios with outside antennas, and only thing I could pick up is some local stations like in Tennessee or Cuba. So the band conditions were just not that good. I did pick up, I think one day I picked up a total of 3 shortwave stations, 2 in the United States and 1 in Cuba. But that's about it. And again, the band conditions are poor. Although I watched the doctor who is a solar expert. I watched her show today, and she was saying that the solar flux index is going up. It's been in 93, 95. She says it's going to get above 100, maybe 103, maybe 110, which could indicate that the shortwave listening will improve. We'll see. And I'm planning on doing some shows listening to shortwave with those improved weather conditions. I don't think I'm going to do any more testing of this particular radio. The AM and FM band were excellent. Audio was good. Tuning was good. Lots of stations. Now, I'm in an area where there are a lot of FM and AM stations. And somebody asked me yesterday about FM DXing. And I haven't done any FM DXing in quite a few years, but what I recall is you have to have an outside antenna. That's all there is to it, to do FM DXing. And I was able to get stations that were 600-700 miles away at night using an outside antenna. The antenna was just a long wire antenna, but it was outside. So to answer that gentleman's question, what radio? None of the radios are going to give you FM DXing with just using the telescopic antenna, especially if you're inside. You need to go outside. That's the other thing. Or, like I said, you need to have an outside antenna. That's it. If you enjoyed my show, please give me a thumbs up and have a great day. Bye-bye.